new dawn could be at the doorstep of Nagaland, wherein today a very important meet took place here at Tourist Lodge Dimapur, where the Nagaland GB Federation organized a very historic meet, as mentioned earlier. And on the sidelines, after the meeting, which lasted more than 4 hours, in fact, almost 5 hours, the meeting lasted, where Sema also spoke to media persons after the program. Now, he had said, apart from a gist of what was discussed and what is expected of the solution, and whether the agreements of the framework agreement and agreed position can come together as one and amalgamate together as one. Now, apart from that, he also stated and reiterated very clearly and strongly against the government of Nagaland's involvement in finding an early solution. He had said that he does not believe that Muivah of the NSCNIM or neither the Chief Minister, Dr. Nipu Rio, is very serious about finding an early solution. Let's have a look at what he had to say. The decision that was taken today and everyone agreeing to drafting one particular agreement as sort, do you think any more new items would be added to that as well?
No, you see, there are two already formally agreed documents with the government of India. But to my mind, from the perspective of whatever interaction we have with the people concerned, they seem to think, because when we say all factions haven't been involved in that final agreement, like the IM's framework agreement and the agreed position. There are very many other factions who have not participated. They are not involved. And so they will be given opportunity to point out whatever they may like to add or subtract. And the government of India, I don't think they are too averse to allowing that to happen as well. Because I think the whole objective is to have all the factions participate in the actual preparation of the common draft. You see, so in that perspective, when we look at it, I think there will be additions, subtractions as a possibility.
There's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Okay. So because that is the main point, because the government of India is asking the state to come together, first of all, the Nagas to come together, then saying that ball is in our court. So now, is this a message? Is this a new dawn for Nagaland that today's meeting, because it will be out in the public now, that everybody is going to come in a common platform, and like you just said, minus a few, maybe could be possible. So is this a new dawn for Nagaland? Should we expect a solution now inching very, very close to it?
Well, I've said that this is perhaps our last hope, Naga's last hope. I've said that at the time when I was speaking. Now, you see, the Naga people as a whole must understand, we have, in the morning I have made mention of it, I've said we have apex Naga halls, all the tribal apex halls are there. Basically, such an issue should be rightly handled by them. Now, the problem being that after all these years, they have taken no initiative at all to find out exactly what best they can do to speed up the process. See, none of them are interested. In a way, there is no leadership coming out from our apex halls. The problem of getting the voice of the people together in any formation has become an absolute impossibility. There are just too many organizations.
Right.
Now, so what we have prospectively analyzed was, we are a Naga society, okay? We are a Naga society, and we are guided by certain traditional hierarchy. Now, in that perspective, we look at a village. In a given village, you have the GBs and the village councils, okay? Now, these are the bodies, along with the GBs, they sit and decide on exactly what kind of administrative norms that are required to be carried out in order to develop the village, or for whatever matters. The GBs are a very critically essential part of a decision-making body that the village community as a whole carries out. So we have taken that basis and said, when the traditional tribal apex hohos are unable to give us the leadership, then we go down to that basic grassroots forum of leadership to our communities where we do not require any endorsements of anybody. In fact, the tribal apex hosts also get their empowerment from the grassroots. That goes straight back to the GBs who are the grassroots people, authorities, you see. Their strength comes from there. And so here what we are saying is, I think if at all the voice of the Nagas as a whole has to be heard, it is appropriate a base for the GB Federation, which is a compact, united front. All GBs from all the tribes, from all the villages are totally in full endorsement of this particular movement that has begun. And so we do not require any additional NGOs to be adding, saying we support, we don't support. They do not require, they are the grassroots voice. And today, they are the only forum that is compactly united. You see, in the general sense, you have apex bodies, you run into problems saying the ENPOs will not join any apex horse meetings. You see, even there's the fragmentations, you see. So as far as we are concerned, GB Forum is perhaps the only stable forum that can be relied upon as representing the voice of the people. That's where we are at the moment.
What about the elected members of the assembly and our government, the 60 MLAs? It was discussed that they will not be included as, for now, they will not be included,
Included where?
I mean, in this discussions for now, but they are the mediator in the common platform right now as well. So, sir, with your expertise and being a retired IS officer as well, do you think that not including them in this common platform to come and discuss also could be not a good decision?
There are times when I say things that hurt people's mind, but it's a state government that says they are facilitators, and they have spent all the time facilitating nothing. See? And if at all, whatever has happened today, in ground reality, an effort is to be made. This is a job that should have been initiated by the state government, you see. But they have not shown any interest. You see, the only way to gain a momentum is to have a good, solid force like a state government convincing all the populace to come up and say, I think we need a solution quickly. How long can we go on letting our common men suffer? Letting our younger generations go rotting around without being able to even set up a small entrepreneurial activity, you see? We are destroying the generation. Why are they not being able to sensitively at least appreciate this reality and say, I think it's about time? You see, but they are not. And so we were not very confident as to whether to request the state government to actually help the GBs to create this common platform that we are talking about. Yeah. I was wondering whether they'll be more involved in sabotaging it than to actually help build that formal platform that we are talking about. And so it's a matter of perception. For me, I have a very unfortunate negative perspective from the experiences that I've had. The state government is not interested in solution. Okay. Neither is Mr. Muivah, neither is Mr. Rio. I've said that openly in my writings, and I'm saying it again. Yeah? They are not interested.
Okay.